dude.
All right, welcome to Coffee with Cross. We're we're on now.
What's up, everybody?
Hey. So, Brian, let's try and finish off Three Doors. We're back to it. You were out of town last week, and so we did BB-8. But today, did you catch that?
Of course I did. Yeah, it was amazing.
It's fucking awesome.
Yes.
So today we're back to Three Doors, and what we're gonna do is try and finish it out. And so today I'm going to focus very heavily on scripting and just knocking it out because
I saw that you posted on Instagram. You had a flow chart there, or a flow.
Yes.
I'm assuming that was for today's episode?
That was for today's episode. So what I did, and in fact I'll do this, let's find where we've got that logic right now. So remember 2 weeks ago, we were doing every 10 something, we're going to change something with the doors, correct?
Right.
Okay, this is where it is. Here it is. Let's see, I'll just call this counter right now. Comment, let's see, counter logic. Let's put our body in there. Every power of 10 do something different. Okay.
So now you tell it to do something different every 10 times.
Correct. So what I'm going to do, and now this is we've got receive signal from ourself to go to the counter. If I get this other signal, change color to 10 right now, it will reset the counter, right? So if it's equal to 10, right, 10 is this one, we will send this signal. So not only am I sending this signal to myself, we're using this somewhere else, right?
Got it.
So there's 10. So every 10 times, let's see, add score. Okay, every time that we add score, right, we count it. That's what this one is. Every 10 times that we count the score, we'll send this signal.
All right, let's see how does this work?
Well, hold on. Let's do this. So, like you'll see, where the starting number is 9. Let me go ahead and rebuild all our graphs just to make sure. The starting number is 9, just for testing purposes. So it should happen after the first door we go through, right? And then we'll have one of the doors will start to spawn a little different, I believe. Which is where we were before.
Josh is in the room.
Let's get jittery!
Let's get jittery.
Let's get jittery.
A guitar.
Yeah. Let's get jittery. Coffee with Cross.
You already got a theme song, dude.
I'll have to pass it by my friends that did the Dumpster Baby stuff and see if they want to do a Let's Get Jittery, high energy theme song for us. Yeah, whatever. Metal, punk. Punk might be fun. I feel like this.
Vision last weekend, by the way, amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the doors are starting out really awesome. Dark gray, right? Let's see here. Oh, did I break something in our? Are we broken somewhere? Into confetti.
Oh, a lot of reds there.
Yep. Let's see. I will have to. Let's just try and recompile again, and leave it alone.
All right.
Because it's possible that it's not going to jump to conclusions. I'm a little antsy. I want to get going. I want to know what's going on. What's going on?
Would it be here that issue is happening?
No, it'll be in the doors, I think.
Because they're not getting a signal of you clicking on it?
Correct. Let's see. Hold on a sec. All right. Oh, so did you see that? Hey, Josh, how did you enjoy being on Coffee or Cross last week? Let's see what we get. Nope. Okay. Raycast from cursor, blah, 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 camera, some shit.
Object reference.
Yeah, I need to fix... what is this? Come on, why is this red? Alright, let's save debug. Let that go. Let's try building one more time. Oh, Josh, you weren't really nervous. You were fine. You
did great.
Yeah, you did great, man. It was awesome. Well, you know, we'll do it one more time, and then when we get a chance, I'll have you on, but you share your screen and I'll backseat drive. And we'll look at your project. Okay, yeah, we got something broken in the doors. Let's go do that. I might have unhooked it all, trying to get to the place where we want to mouse 0, raycast from mouse cursor. From this camera, what game object? It might not be. Is our camera not hooked up correctly? It's entirely possible. Let's do this. Let's call it game camera. Let's make it public. Yeah, see, it says none down here, even though the string says main camera. Let's do a quick save. You know, I keep forgetting to restart my machine before we get going. It's just I get so excited that you know, I want to get going. I'm pumped for this show. I'm pumped all week long. All week long.
I'm thinking if I'm up early in the morning on Saturdays, which I usually am, might as well do a wake-up attack into Coffee with Cross, which is a multiplayer battle in the morning. Jump online, Twitch feed it.
Dude, that would be awesome. And then at 10 o'clock, switch over to the show.
We call it the Wake Up Attack.
The Wake Up Attack. I'm into that. Like, Wake Up Attack. Don't forget to change on the... Yeah. Wake Up Attack. Let's get jittery. We could do... I'm down for that, man. We could both jump on, but don't forget to change the dashboard so people know it's a Wake Up Attack.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when you're streaming. So, like, you have to change the title. Or I guess you could do that from the PS4. Right? Like, in the thing. Just like, Wake Up Attack!
Quick, too, you just, like, double-click share and you can start recording, or then you just broadcast directly to Twitch. It's pretty cool. I like that thing.
It's pretty sweet. I actually even figured out... I actually figured out if you want to do a separately named Twitch, say called like Wake Up Attack, right? Mm-hmm. We could actually put... don't do that. Just go straight to Coffee or Cross. But we could do 2 simul streams, right?
There you go.
And then on the blog, I could actually put both up, right? Like 2 windows with like...
You could burst in between them too.
Oh, I wish they would be in separate windows, or they would be in separate panels. But
that'd be pretty dope, though.
It would be pretty sweet.
We'll make some fun Photoshop files for that one. We'll put each other like in a Mortal Kombat versus thing.
That would be pretty sweet.
We'll get your picture with your coffee.
Yes, exactly.
That one would work, actually.
Actually, this is doors, I think.
All right, so right now you think that it was the camera that was bothering the door here?
Yes.
It says non-main camera. There we go.
I think... can you turn me down on your side a little bit?
Can I what?
Turn my volume down a little bit on your side.
Is that better?
Let's test it. It's just apparently my very manly voice. It was rattling your speakers like feedback, and I was getting more like a yeah. Was that your phone?
Yes.
Into confetti. Come on. Okay, well now... No, I'm still getting... Camera screen point to ray vector 3 position. No reference. Because... Oh, see, it says null right here. Okay, hold on.
What's null?
0. Nothing.
But that was the name of that camera, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to ditch... I'm not going to make it public because I don't want to dick with these doors anymore. Than they are, and we'll do...
It's so strange. That's something that's been... How would that get unhooked?
Eesh, I don't know. I'm not sure if there was a... sometimes I have to go back in and make sure that these things are working correctly. It's entirely possible that I unhooked it last week, but at least we know how to fix it, right?
Right. Alright.
Let's try this again. Into confetti. There we go.
But they're not moving.
Yeah, that's okay. I think we've got another issue here. Okay, so we got to rotate. What's our gate say? Auto close count in 1. Play the audio source. It's not getting through the gate. Same, but different.
Owner is correct there?
Yes. Yes. Spawn reward, move door. Okay.
But it's not getting to that part, right?
Yes. Oh, wait, hold on. What's this one say? This one, change color. Okay, I'll deal with that in a second. Set random color. Okay, click key. Now let's go to Twitch doors test. Yeah, it feels like, I think I may have... So I was working with my BB-8 Proto in this project, which may be giving me some issues, because in the other scene, the main camera, like, it might have tried to, like, assign things from that other scene into some of these scripts, right?
Interesting.
Yeah. Do a prefab. Is this correct? Yes. Spawn prefab. So that worked. No, actually it didn't work. So move door, right? We get this. It should move the spawn door set, which is that door set. The first time it happens is this one. Gate, auto close in 1, door prefabs, hold center. Which script is this? Twitch doors test. Okay, so yeah, it should get move door. Oh, I think basically I need to save this script out too. Pain in the ass.
Alright, we're all yellow now.
Yeah, I might actually go for like a release build in a second, just because I want the last version of this to stay good to go. All right, let's.
So that's a camera again, right? That moves that, or was it the doors that actually animated toward us?
The doors animate towards us. So.
And then they spawn behind and start over.
Correct. So it's not getting this message. Let's double check this one.
Oh, is it moving to the right location?
It's not getting this message is what's happening. So, I'm sending a signal to move the doors, and they're not actually moving.
Right.
So, assets, scoring, Twitch, BB Proto. I might have to ditch the BB-8 stuff. I can rebuild BB-8 better next time. We can rebuild it stronger.
Why is that
faster?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's in the project, right?
Yeah,
so when I'm rebuilding all scripts, it's rebuilding all the BB-8 scripts as well. So I might have to just ditch them. because I'm not going to go in and see if they're interfering with this. I'm just going to kill them, and then I'll redo BB-8 as a physics object next time because I figured out how to do it.
Okay.
Which is what I was having problem with last week. All right, now we're all rebuilt. Wow, you mother! All right, let's check the door.
Developing for real here, folks.
Yeah, no doubt. Send signal on new script. Doors, mouse. This. Hit this game object. This is the owner. Rotate. Send this signal. Move door. Okay, I'm gonna go wipe these out. New script project files. New scripts. BB-8 proto. We're gonna delete these. And then we're going to go to our generated code. We're going to delete all of these. Yeah. Bye, BB-8! Alright. Let's see here.
Well, unfortunately, we lost our viewer.
Oh.
We had a few in there.
Did we lose Josh?
No, Josh is still in.
Oh, okay. Oh, we did have a few in there.
Yeah, we had like 8. Well.
I think they popped in from Reddit.
Maybe.
I'm telling you, that's the spot. That's the win spot. We need to do some edits. Some video edits. Hey! What's up? What's up, Roy O'Connor? What's happening? Oh.
All right.
Oh, it's awesome. You're logged in as me. Well, you're logged in as we're both logged in, actually. Oh. Stormwiz17 says, hola. Okay, script should be built. Okay. I need to look at. No. Solomon Grundy confused.
That's not good.
We got to rotate. We didn't get our audio source. I'm wondering if. Am I overloading this gate? Let me delete this. Drop a new one in there. Auto close count 1. Start open true. If the object is the same, in, go out. Then if it's different, close it. Audio, Unity game object. You know, this audio source node might not be working. Oh, because
Would you need to play the audio in order for it to move?
Look, this is the new Asian.
What the hell is that? Oh.
Yes, because if you look at this node here, it's waiting for this sound to end playing.
We could take that out for now, right?
Yes. And actually, I've built in a delay here, which is why I think it was doing a couple of different... why it felt a little laggy. We're not doing any UE4 stuff today, but we'll be doing UE4 stuff maybe after 3 doors. Do you want to learn UE4, Brian?
What is that?
Unreal Editor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
how do you like Unreal Engine?
I haven't really played around with it too much, so what'll be neat when we get to UE4 is you and I will learn at the same time.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I will go through.
That's gonna make for some interesting content.
It will. I'll sort of break it down and we'll start making some stuff. But it's going to be harder for us to make something worthwhile initially. We're going to have to play with the tools for a couple of weeks before we get to like, hey, let's make this. Right? But that should work. Okay. So I lost a bunch of like references in here. So I think this will fix this. Rebuild them all. Let's get to this. And you know what's interesting is like this UScript thing that we're doing is a lot like old Kismet, but the new blueprint system in UE4 should be very interesting. It's like this on steroids.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay, a lot of interest for UE4. Okay, especially now that it's free, right? Smartest thing they've ever done.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yes.
We got our doors back. Okay, so we got our random doors and colors back.
Can we? Well, I mean, is it a big deal to remove the stuff all in the background right now? And I don't know, would that slow? What I'm asking is if we had turned all that stuff off right now, if it will speed up the process of, because we're still kind of putting it together, you know, like just the doors working and stuff like that, that fire and everything. Would that be bogging down the system at all?
We're not doing enough back there to actually make any speed difference.
That's not doing anything. Okay.
We're pushing around like it's like an ant carrying a grain of sand. It's like not a big deal, but
really?
But it is visually noisy, right? So like here, I'll turn it off for a second, right? And that's our plane world, and then we'll do turn this one off, and where are the other ones at?
Middle ground fire. Didn't you have?
I don't see it though. Do you see it?
No, I don't.
I think it's attached to World Center, maybe? Tune fire. Yep. Turn these all off. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, that actually looks like a scarier game right now, in my opinion.
Here, hold on a second.
You're almost like in a void.
Okay, now it's not rotating. Because I didn't hook it up.
Hooked up.
All right. Hold on, while that's compiling, I'm going to get some coffee. What?
Yeah, now we can get... You guys, if you're out there, you should follow us on Twitter, Coffee with Cross. Is that Reddit, right? Slash...
What are you saying?
r/Coffee with Cross.
Say what?
The Reddit is at Coffee with Cross, right?
Yeah, they don't use ats.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm out of coffee, man. We can't do that.
No way.
Okay, rotating is working again. Let's get this going. Okay, our colors are happening too late. Let's go back to scoring. Let's change this back to 0 so it happens a little more organically for us, right?
Stormwiz. Do you know who Stormwiz is?
No.
Stormwiz asks, have you been using UScript for a while?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, no, the Stormwiz just showed up today. He was asking about the UE4.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Coffee Across just went live 26 minutes ago.
I know, I saw that thing.
They've been really slow.
Yeah. This
Oh.
looks great.
Okay, so hold on 1 second. Okay. I just sent the stream from my iPad to my what is that Google stick that you put in your action? Chrome key. Chromecast, yeah. Okay, so every 10, I'm going to send this signal, right? Change color. But you know how we get to 100 is every 10 times that this goes through, we send another signal, right? That's what the thing it was that I sent this morning, right?
Yep.
So basically, every time we hit 10 here, send it into this counter. Every 10 times that this counter gets hit, we're going to send it to this counter, right? That'll be the thousands place. And every time we hit the 1,000, 10. If after we hit the 1,000 10 times, then we get, and let's see, comment.
So that's now 10 to the 10th. That's for your.
It's 10 to the third, right? 1, 2, 3.
Right.
So
Yeah.
10 to the first, 10 to the
Got it.
second, 10 to the third.
Right.
Right.
1,000 times is the end.
10,000. So 10 times through the thousandth place. Right.
Right. So that first one would be 10. Right.
Right.
That second one would be 100.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Click 1. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
10 again. 2. This will be. That's 20 times through, right? But what's over here is just changing this number to 2. Does that make sense? So this is 2 to the 10th because it's behind this one. This one will be we'll go through and make 10 times 100 is 1,000, right?
Yes.
So after 10 times of making hundreds, we will send to the 1,000 place.
Okay. I just don't see where. Yeah, I got you. Okay, I'm following now, but
Right.
now that you explained it, yeah, I just didn't see it within those.
Yep. So do you want me to walk you through it again? So here we go.
I got that.
Add score happens, right? It adds to this number. Every time we add to this number, we compare it to 10. When it does equal to 10, we will send this message, right? But we will also increment once on this counter, right? Just think of it as like an umpire, like clicker, right? Like click, 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 click. So this clicker will click once. That means that we've been through 100 times, right? Every time this one, after this one gets to 10, then we will actually, and I'll call this got to 100. Sorry. Honestly, every time this one hits 10, actually, this one needs to be 100.
Right. Yeah, that's what. And then doesn't the last one have to?
No, it doesn't.
I'm confused on.
This still actually needs to be 10. Sorry, you threw me off.
I'm sorry. I
It's okay.
just don't understand how those integers work.
So after this one hits 10, it needs to reset. I'm gonna hook it up this way. You can't see it.
Reset.
There's like I'll zoom out so you can see there's a black line here.
Yeah.
Right. So actually no. Fuck here. Yes, right. Change 100. Sounds like a casino.
Huh.
right? And then essentially, here, I'll do this. Every time we get the change 100 message, we're going to reset this counter back to 0. Got it? So when we do get to 10 on this one, call this one change 1000. And then we'll do, oh, I hate when that happens. There we go. We'll reset that counter, right? And then let's do this one more time. We'll send one more signal, which is okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so say what?
We're gonna get there today.
Yeah,
to the win.
We will get to the win today, at least. We may not get all the different changes in states for all of these, because I'm not even sure what those are going to be yet.
Right.
But we will get to
Potentially,
the win.
you could make one of those changes a different prefab, right? Like a different type of door.
Absolutely, absolutely. And in fact,
curtain maybe.
I could. Okay, now. Let's see. Now, whose ass I got to kick to get myself a beer? I still don't know what movie that's from. I found that WAV file like 20 years ago, and I knew the movie at the time, but like
it's not Animal House.
Oh, it's not. Everybody always comes up with the movie suggestion. They're like, oh, that's from this movie. I can never find it. No, it's I think you have to scrub the dark web for this one. Like when you Google it, you'll find the WAV file, but you won't find the movie that it's from. I should post it to Reddit. Dude, who can tell me what movie this is from?
Beer Fest?
No, it's much older than that, dude. 20 years ago. Okay. There's some things missing.
Doing well.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Now they show up and the doors are different colors, right? And they're kind of random. Okay, just the 10th door was random. Right? So we need to go into the door logic to make sure that we've got that going. Anyway, let's see here. You know, to be honest with you, you're going to be really, really lucky to get to 100 doors.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah.
I mean, is there any way that you can improve the chances of that happening?
Well, yeah, I can tune it so that it's a lot less
right.
Restrictive, right?
That's a funny line for this. We got to put that in the trailer.
What?
It's going to be really hard to get to 100.
It's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. Okay, so we haven't gotten the real pain of some of that stuff. Okay, we've got our scoring. There, that's kind of a mess, isn't it?
This thing blew up since the last time.
Dude, that scoring you and I did together. You were here for all that.
Just saying.
I
mean, I haven't seen it backed up. Like, that's a lot.
We did all of this like about 4 episodes ago, and then this is where we are with the doors. Like, every time it starts to look like that, I start to think about like breaking it down into separate scripts because it gets really complicated, and you just kind of don't want to keep fiddling with stuff, right? There's that.
Totally.
All right. So now, after 10, we want the doors when they spawn to change their color, right?
Right.
So on
Every
update,
one of them, right?
For now, let's just. I'm just going.
Yeah.
I'm just
No,
going with
I
that.
was just clarifying.
On update, if this is true, set random color 10 to false. Ditch that. Okay, this is the way we've got it set up right now. Change color 10. Set it to true. When it's set to true, we now have these color floats. That is great. Oh man, look at you, man! You're absorbing.
They're blue, right?
Yes,
Blues are
that's right.
floats.
Dark
I
blue.
remember that because root beer float sounds like blue float to me. That's how
Whatever mnemonic device you need. That's fine.
That's how I've always remembered shit.
Yeah. Okay, so after we set random color to 10, when this is true, it'll set all of that up. But when that happens on update, I did notice it's not happening super fast. That's okay. This will work for now. What we need to do is actually Control C, Control V. Is we're going to eventually start to get the message, right? That we're going to get change 100, right?
Okay.
And then we'll do something after we hit 100.
Right, we don't know what that is yet. We're just setting this up for when we know what that is.
That's correct. And then
okay, cool. And then we can do 1,000 too. When the doors explode into amazing monies or something.
Amazing monies. I don't know. I don't know, dude.
Satan doing this.
Yeah, right. He's playing Make It Rain.
You can make it look like remember Pit Fighter? That game Pit Fighter.
Yep.
That was a digitized game, and then when you win, all the money would come down.
Yes, that's right.
Chance you beat somebody's ass.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty typical of fights I've been in before. You make a lot of money in those fights.
Yeah, right. Oh, all those pit fights you used to be in?
That's part of the Mortal Kombat tournament.
Yeah, right. Alright, so we're compiling. Now, one thing that's missing, we're going to start going into actually making this a little bit more for reals, is our doors are spawning at the world center right now.
Yes.
Right? And they just show up where we want the player to be. Oh, okay, that's what's going on here. So, where's our door spawn? I gotta find the camera. There we go. There's our camera. We're looking at. All right, we're looking at nothing. Let's go look at the door script again. So, sorry. The Twitch door
What
script.
are you making sure of right now again?
I want to find where they're spawning because we're going to make a change.
Okay.
I'm looking at the doors in the mirror. Let's see.
Asking what you tripping, just wait.
That's right. So right now they're spawning at World Center, right?
Yes.
Which is here. There it is. Okay.
111 or 000.
000. And how far is the camera? Did we set the camera up? The camera is Y1 minus almost 5, right? Let's create another empty. Create empty. We're going to call this game object door spawn spawn point. Door spawn point 0 0 minus.
Tianabel said that she likes your ascot.
My ascot. Oh, it's actually just my robe is clean.
Just he did his laundry.
Yeah. No, robe is clean, and I've got it rolled over. I've got the. There we go. Check that out. And you can see the stormtroopers peeking out from my chest. I got stormtrooper chest.
Speaking of that, man, if you can talk and work at the same time, what do you think of Star Wars? Or how that new trailer looks?
I think the trailer looks interesting. I mean, I'm intrigued, right? And like, it's got J.J.
Okay.
Abrams attached to it, so
Can't be any worse.
it could be.
don't know.
It could be way worse.
Could be.
Yeah. Could be way worse. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm still skeptical. At least there's no Jar Jar.
Have you read about the new Battlefront?
Yes. In fact, we have the lead designer of the first two in our chat room right now.
He's in the chat room right now?
Uh-huh. And you know him.
I do, but I don't... He's not... Did he put any chats on? I don't see any chats on my screen.
He said hola when he showed up.
Got it.
Okay. Notice I set the doors back a little farther.
Yes.
Okay,
It's ominous.
4. Let's do. We're gonna call this door spawn instead of world center. And then I do this. I'm just gonna leave it blank. Save this again. So debug. We're going to. Where's our door spawn point? Let's do this as. I'm gonna send them way back, right?
Okay.
Then,
It's creepy looking.
yeah, well, here's the thing. Alright, good. We can't even see them, right?
Right.
The reason I did that is so that when they spawn and they change colors slightly afterwards, they'll be in motion. Because
Awesome.
what we're going to do is, how are we moving them here? Spawn prefab, move to location. Control C.
That's the end location we sent them back, right?
Yes. Target. Spawn door set. We're going to move the doors from the door spawn, which is -8, to an end location of world center, which is 0, 0, 0. And the transition time is, how fast is this one? 0.5. Let's take a half second.
Thanks how Chris's the drug den look of this video. That's funny.
Oh, thanks, Stormwiz.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, alright?
Oh, I didn't see your mention of the drug den.
Yeah,
Rural
it's pretty
Economy.
great.
Yeah, I've got a good friend who's really into UE4, so I'll probably do some work with him a little prior to it. I worked with him in UE3 back in the day, so he'll help me switch up between UE3 and that, and then we'll get into the blueprints. But everybody should follow this link that Stormwiz17 put up, so that you can get an idea of what the blueprints are.
Oh, God bless you.
Okay, coffee.
Yes.
I heard it finish burbling back here, just waiting. Like the sweet, sweet nectar of game design.
Well, yeah, I see how Unity looks like what you're working on. Youth script.
Yes. There we go. File. Let's.
It's a great resource there.
Say what?
This is a great resource.
Yeah, actually, can you copy that into can you keep an email file? Like copy that into a text file? I'm gonna start saving links that come up in our chat window to the blog.
Yeah,
right? Because I want the blog to be like a resource. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
Hey, have you logged into that yet as an author? I sent you an invite.
No,
It might have gone to your junk.
No, I thought I got it. I thought I figured it out.
Okay, let's see here. No freaking doors, man. Say, man. Spawn the prefab, door prefab. Not at World Center. This didn't change. Wait a minute. Did I just lose everything I just copied and pasted in?
No. I don't like when you say stuff like that.
On graph enable. Move to location after it's finished spawning. Did I get a null reference? I did. Okay, another uScript bug. Watch this. I bet you this fixes it. Add action, time, delay. Let's make room for it.
So without adding a delay, it's just going to basically do those things so close together that they kind of cancel each other out.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's try this a little bit more literal and linear. I will actually just hook up this thing to that. Finished spawning to in. Let's make sure that that's the error I got. Spawn prefab. It's interesting that that was working.
Huh.
No, it's okay. I don't think that's. I think that's something I didn't hook up yet. Blah 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. What was that from?
You mean Charlie Brown? Wah, 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 wah.
No, but there was actually one that said blah, blah, blah. Was it like a Monty Python, maybe? Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, I've got a bad... one second. Oh, there's World Center. Got it. Okay, so I just figured out I had a bug, right? So I went and looked at my uScript, and in this uScript, I still had World Center as a variable, which indicated to me that I didn't eradicate it from my script.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that led me into the clue down here to copy down my door spawn. Because I did it in one place but not the other.
Aha.
That may be the problem. Let's see how it goes.
You have to put one foot in front of the other.
Oh, wow!
Down. Remember that, dude? Revenge of the Nerds?
I do.
That's one of the best.
Oh.
I know, I have random comments about movies, or movies pop into my head randomly.
Yes, I do too. Okay, I think that's why we're friends.
Oh, they were like, oh, I already saw him.
Okay, our doors moved into place. Okay, now, so at least I've got the second set of doors happening back here, right?
Right.
Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. Make sure that World Center is 0, 0, 0. Spawn point. Move them to... Oh, you know what? I think... Please move to 0, 0, 0. Spawn. I actually need to copy and paste this. This one, use this one, finish spawning, we'll move them into position. Alright, so the first doors were in position, right? That means that this script up here was working right. So there's two things here that happen on doors, right? Is when they spawn, yes, when this graph is enabled, spawn this door, sorry, is this Twitch doors test? Yes, okay. This is the first set of doors, right? After that, when this, sorry, I'm going a little fast. When this spawn door set gets used down here, right? We're going to move it to this location when we get this signal. That signal says, get to here. When you're finished moving, destroy this thing. When those objects are destroyed, spawn the next door. Right? When that next door spawned, move it to this location. Yeah. I thought you were doing this, like over my head.
Oh, come on, no. Over your head. It's not getting it, folks. Sorry,
No, okay, yeah.
Slapping myself in the face.
Oh, nice. So you know, I started playing League of Legends again.
I've never played that game.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I've never played a MOBA. I guess I have. I played Monday Night Combat.
Oh.
Oh, that looks cool, man. Dude.
Yeah. Okay. So now, yeah. Let's actually change this timing to 0.25. Okay, now we have our doors coming in correctly. I'm going to turn on these clouds again, but what I'm going to do is turn them down. Into confetti. Look at my junk.
Now, can you add masks to things in the world so you can?
We can. I haven't quite gotten there yet. Do you know what I mean? Like, I haven't.
I'm just asking, like, if that's a possibility.
It is, but you need to start fiddling with shaders and stuff.
That's what they're called. Got it. Shaders.
Oh, nice, dude. I'm Roakana sent over a coffee across alt. It's what's his name from Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
Now this is some high quality shit. This is not like that street shit. Oh, you mean that girl with all the shit in her face? That's my wife.
Challenge.
Say what?
Yeah. He's like, I'll take the Pepsi challenge.
Yeah, that's right.
That movie's so awesome.
Okay, doors move into place. Yeah. Okay. Now I came here specifically so that I could fiddle with the clouds a little bit because the time scale, it's moving so fast, it's a little bit distracting, right?
Yeah.
There we go. All right, now, what did I put in? 20? Let's go for 30. Let's go 25. I'll cut the difference. I'm going to put something on here. Scripts. Rotate. Where did it go? Rotate. There we go. Speed 1. Actually, 0.1. I think this is degrees, so I want it to go kind of slow. Come on, go. I'm trying to watch the reference up here of things. Okay, 0.01 is too slow. Let's go to, just so you can see this in action, I'm going to put in something gigantic, right?
Yeah, totally.
And 1 should be enough for that, because if it's degrees...
Doing this?
Well, we'll see where it goes. Okay, I'm rotating the wrong
You're on
axis.
the fly right now.
But you see where I'm going with this, and that script is not the appropriate script. We're going to remove that. When what I'll do is, let's see, we'll just add this to this one. When this graph starts, we're going to add action, game objects, movement, rotate. We are going to...
And then you can pick the axis it's on.
Yes, and what I'll do is I'll grab this clouds object. Actually, I'll just drag it in like this. Place the game object. Target degrees. Add variable float.
Float. Love the floats.
Cloud rotate. It's a cloud totate. Cloud totate. Make public.
Now it's rotate.
Point. Let's just call it 1. Rotate!
Rotate!
Rat! It's rat-tat-tat.
It's rotation.
Yeah. degrees, so I know what that is, and I know it's a float. I put a prefix on there of an F just so I know it's a float when I look at it. On
So for those of
the
you that are just joining us, we're
y-axis
finishing up 3 doors today.
forever.
Cross.
Save debug. Into confetti. Coffee with cross. Let's get jittery.
Love having that. Like, bam.
Yeah,
Jittery.
it might be fun, even though technically development's not exactly fast. It's not exactly fast. It would be like having a really exciting theme song just to be
Let's
going.
go a little faster.
Yeah. Okay, we got a token. We got a Satan.
Oh, Big 10.
All right, we got doors. Game over. Okay, now let's go to our main use script, which is where this is. The rotation will be, let's call it 10 right now. Let's play this again.
Ooh.
I am rotating on the wrong axis, and it's also rotating only once. I want it to repeat.
Over time, right?
Yep, I want it to loop, which is true. Not actually over time, because you just want it to rotate forever, right? And I think that's going to be our x-axis. Let's go look. Let's grab my
Like this?
world center. Say what? No, it's going to spin like this way.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, 2 of the directions will give us something funny looking, because the light's only facing one way.
Ooh.
Did I pick the wrong? I may have picked the wrong axis. So we got it to rotate 10. It didn't loop. I think it ended. Oh, I do have to put seconds. We'll do it as a cross. How many seconds do we want it to rotate? 0.1?
Big 3, because then it'll have a slow move, right?
Oh, well, we'll do that. So the speed of rotation will be determined by how many degrees per second, right? So I'm going to make the rotation at 1 second. When it gets this message, it's going to rotate 1 degree per second. So here,
It's super slow.
take the clouds, rotate it by 1 degree on the x-axis for 1 second, loop it, and it should loop forever, right? Without a time function, it can't loop, because it was just, okay, it would put it into into an infinite state.
It goes to the end, yeah. What?
Time can't be 0. We got a lot of quotes today. Time can't be 0. Sounds like a sci-fi movie. We should start keeping a quote board. Okay, let's try.
Yeah, that's a...
Let's try Z.
Yeah.
This might be kind of hard to do, just because the way that other shader works may prevent us from really doing this correctly. In fact, I might be using the wrong action. New object, movement. Do I have rotate? Oh, I'll do it this way. We'll see. We'll try a couple of different rotations and see if we can get a good thing. Let's just make sure we're on the right axis. Come on. Come on. You can do it.
This is going to work for sure.
Compile. Hey, wait till we get to some of the bigger games like
Good.
Red Graph Blue or something. Compiling is going to take much longer. Okay, so is it actually rotating? Let's go here. Let's actually, we'll stay in game. Let's grab the clouds. Okay, see, it's rotating in Z.
Yeah. Isn't it going like this?
Do you see that?
It's got movement. I don't know if specifically. I mean, it's hard to tell. If you're going 1 degree a second, that's literally like slower than a clock hand.
It's supposed to be 10 degrees. Okay, no, we're not getting anything. Because blue should be... Blue is Z. Maybe that shader is not going to allow us to do that kind of a rotate. Like, the shader may not be moving, right? Like, it's possible that basically we're moving the object and the shader is staying exactly the same on it, like the way it's mapped on. Right. Its own transform. Okay, I'm going to come back to this because what I'm going to do is actually open up this C# script and we're going to put the rotation in there.
Okay.
I could have sworn. I could have sworn that the original example of this had rotating clouds, but
they just moved. Oh.
Yeah, pretty sure he did that. Let's do this. Let's go. Let me check it one more time. We're gonna check it from not in the scene position. Yeah, see that? See how it's rotating?
Yeah, totally.
Oh. Coming back to 0. That, to me, tells me that this rotation is not quite the rotate that we want. Action, game object. Loop is not actually what we want. I actually stuck this all in the wrong place. So we will do this as its own separate thing here. Right? So add, action, game object, movement, rotate, and what we will do is hook up target, which is the clouds, how many degrees, axis on Z. In seconds, I'm going to do 0.1 there. We're going to make this real micro, and we'll do this add action, add event, game event, global update, on update, do this, right? This is going to be a little sloppy, potentially a little dangerous, but let's see. So instead of looping now, it's basically every update we're going to rotate it 1 degree. I think actually this isn't the right because I think it's rotating to that distance. Let's do action, game objects, movement, set rotation.
Set rotation? Yeah. There you go.
But that actually sets it directly to that degree without any sort of smoothness. Do you know what I'm saying?
Over time, like an animation?
Mm-hmm. Correct. Let's control game object. Rotate. Right. On update. Rotate it. Let's see if that works. This still may not return exactly what we want it from.
Once the world starts, that thing starts rotating. That's what that said.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
I could every frame set its rotation to be 0.1 degrees more, but it's gonna end up, that number is gonna grow without getting reset, unless I clamp it.
So this should be good?
Yeah, we'll see. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna punt on this task, and we're gonna leave this thing kind of how it is, and I'll go in and I'll rewrite this rotate script. Scripts. Let's find that component. Scripts. Rotate. Inspector. Rotate. open this one up in C#. Where is it saying? It's not setting.
Float speed?
Well, that's the speed. That's what's showing.
Or the rotate there? Or speed?
Yeah, I'll come into this later. It's basically he's setting a vector 3, and the vector 3 is set to 0, so it's picking whatever like the default axis is, which is why we're getting that funny rotation. I have to actually set it to set that vector 3 to something like following it around the z axis. Okay. Oh. We got it. I'm on the wrong axis. Trippy though. Right? Okay. Why is that? I thought that would have been. Oh, I rotated it right. Okay. Let's call it tilt. Speed 0.1. I think this is going to work for us.
Be right back.
Yeah. Save debug. All right, let's see if this works. Oh, later, Rokana. How's dude? Have some waffles and coffee. First, we have to pull this. All right, I don't know why it's not doing that. I'm gonna skip. I'll come back to it since I'll do it when I have time to think about it. Yeah, I'm punting. We're gonna move on.
That's fine. Good call.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Next, hold on. Let's play it and see. Right now, I'm gonna hide those flames.
Yes.
Because I think they're distracting. And they're not quite up to. They don't quite fit the world, right?
No,
I want you to have a little bit of hope. Right? And remember, we took out this. We took out the road to redemption.
yes.
Do we still want the road, or do we not want the road?
I mean, it does seem like you're going somewhere. I mean, it gives you, and then it breaks up that background so well. I mean,
Right.
now they're changing colors.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. I actually might punt that idea of progression right now, because since the idea right now is that we're gonna go to try and finish today, I'm gonna start.
Around fire, right?
I'm gonna start cutting things. Is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, let's cut that. We didn't finish it. We're gonna move to the next thing. Let's cut this next thing, like etc. etc. Right. So I'm gonna do
decisions.
Yep. So
And I appreciate it.
you have to do this kind of thing. Hold on, I'm going to find a quad, right? And I'm going to set this quad up to be...
What's a quad?
So quad is a plane with only 4 polys. So let's go find it. Basically, hold on. Let me zoom in on this thing. Right? It's a square. Actually, it's only 2 polys. I take that back.
Yes.
Let me turn this into a wireframe so you can see it. Or not see it because it's so thin, right? See that it's...
I can see it, yeah.
It's 2 tries. The thing is like, you don't need anything more complex than this if you're just going to put up like a picture.
Right. And what's this picture going to be?
This picture is, watch me do this action. I am going to, yeah, we'll use the default material. Actually, we're not going to use the default material. I'm going to go find one here that's soft glow, right? Yeah, let's use that one. This will be our target. This is where we're going. 0 tab 0 0. Scale, I'm going to change the scale to 10. 10,
Oops.
that's fine, it'll reset, 10, 10, 10, and let's go find it again, so it'll be kind of big. So there's we'll go into the light, Johnny.
Okay. Johnny. That was like The Shining and Poltergeist put together.
Yeah. We'll move it back.
Okay, cool.
Right, so do you see what I did there? I actually took a particle
You're giving
shader.
us a goal, too.
Right? Let's see, 100. So it's behind the doors. It's in front of the flames. Or not the flames, but the fucked up world. Right?
Awesome.
Now we have
That's right.
sort of this idea that we're going into the light, right?
Perfect.
But
So you notice when the doors come up here that the light is reflecting off of them, or refracting off of them onto the ground?
yeah, they're carrying. They have point lights
That's really
like
cool.
attached to them. It actually is kind of cool. I kind of like it. Okay, it's hard to know when you get that token, right? We should do something. We should do something when you get it. Let's look at that. So,
like you do in Mario.
yeah, it should do something. Right, so
You do particles?
we could maybe do a particle. We could maybe do. There's a bunch of things that we can potentially do. Okay, these are all of our scoring text bits. That's not where we're going. Reward spawn is where we want to go. So now that we've got these pieces, spawn this prefab, owner, game object, string. If it's one of these, unreward. If it's nothing, if it's a coin, let's do this. Add action. Game object, movement, move to location. I'm doing this with these really simple moves right now. I'm going to show you a way to do this in a sort of a better way, right? Let's see, spawned prefab. I did not give it a name. Oh. Yes, son of a gun. Hold on 1 second. Set scale, delay, etc. I may have to. Okay, I'm going to insert this set of stuff into back into the stream. Don't cross the streams, dude.
Never. Because that would be bad.
Because that would be bad. Why would that be bad? Let's see, set scale.
Imagine all life as you know it ceasing to exist in
Yeah.
one brief second in time.
Total protonic inversion.
Okay, so that's a bad thing.
Exactly. You know what? This will work this way. This is going to be the sloppiest looking script, but since I'm interested in time right now, we're going to start moving faster. Whatever.
Hold on a second. Sorry.
It's okay. Move this up here. Location.
No, I'm not. I'm not at all. I've got an
Edible expedition. You're welcome. Are you saying thank you to me, dude? Brian,
I'll see if I can make it. I might make it second. Second. Well, I'm working on this project with the guy writing and stuff. Yeah, I mean at like 3 or 3:30, I can maybe not cut out.
let's all listen to Brian's conversation.
Okay, sorry, I gotta go later. Sorry about that. I'm sorry.
That's okay, dude. I was like, where do you gotta go, dude? What's going on, man?
I'm writing later today.
Uh-huh.
But there's the Bulls games on at 2:30.
Oh. Let's see. 10, and then use it as an offset. So actually, let's do this something like this. 50. I'm going to move it 50 on X, 50 on Y, and let's see, use as an offset off of here, transition time 0.25, and then as we move, so what I'm going to do right now is we're going to move the coin up to the top right corner, right?
Okay.
I'm going to move it really quickly. Actually, transition time 0.25 is probably too fast. And I picked 50 units because I know that's probably going to be off camera. Right?
You're going to move it to the top right corner of the screen?
Correct.
Cool, so you get your points.
Yes, so I'm going to move it towards the tokens field. Right?
Dope. Yeah.
Right after that happens, we're going to... Hold on, let me look into our canvas. Text, tokens, token numbers. Let me drag this in. Drop this game object. Okay, maybe I can animate it to that game object. Movement. Move to confetti. No, what we'll do is we'll do. Fuck it. Too complex. Let's just go. It'll move off screen and do some shit. Right?
Cool. Yeah.
Let's try that. Yeah, just a little bit of eavesdropping. All right, I might have to take a bio break in 10 minutes because I have coffee.
Because coffee.
Yes, exactly. Coffee is the reason. Okay, so now we have our glow. Right behind our doors, they look kind of enticing back there. I can almost feel like the glow is not making a difference right now. But dude,
Didn't move.
Did it not move, or did it move so fast that it disappeared?
I think that's got to be a full second, right, to see it?
Yeah, let's do that. Because it moved 50 units in 0.1 seconds, which is almost
You're
like
saying
disappearing.
add eases, right? Like ease out to start and then ease in on the...
So none of these have eases.
Right. But you can add those?
Well, we can, but that'll be... That's almost its own lesson.
I know. I'm just
So,
not rushing through it. I'm just saying,
yeah,
that's a possibility.
it is. I think... Is it disappearing before it moves? Is it deleting itself? Does a token have its own script? Did we do that? We didn't, right? No, we did not. Delay, destroy. Let's turn this delay, it's 0.4 second delay. Let's actually turn this to, let's delete that delay. Set that scale. We're going to move this destroy up here to when it's done moving, right? And
cool.
We will, let's just call this spawn reward object, and this will help us clean this up a little bit. Control C, I hope. Because I hope it's not left over from the last time, right? We might get some nulls. This is happening roughly in sequence. I might have to move this checking to over here. In fact, I think I'm going to do that right now so that it's downstream from the other place. The thing is I don't want it to run through these nodes and get to here and not have it already reached here. So I'm going to put them in line now with this whole piece, right? What that will do though is anything that is dependent upon knowing what we actually do that this way. that will not be. That won't slow us down too much, I don't think. Right. So remember, we're sending these signals to. I think to the reward spawn, right? To let it know what to make.
Right.
Right. So let's do this file. Save debug. Let's go check that reward spawn and make sure that it's a possibility. Double check this. Oh, this is the reward spawn, right? Yes, okay. This is where we're handling that. So these are sending messages to the scoring mechanism to tell it how to score it. Okay. So we're saved. Let's see how this works out. 50 units on X and Y. Okay. Oh, did you see the coin at all?
I saw the coin. I didn't see it move.
I didn't either.
Satan be destroyed too?
No, because we unhooked that. So let's wait for the next coin. Or game over.
It's a hard game, man.
Oh, look at that. I didn't hook it up. Hold on. Nope, it clearly wasn't going to make anything move because I jumped the gun. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
No target.
However, let's see.
So,
Got
would
nothing.
this be a good rule of thumb to say that you always need a target attached to that? Like, that's a quick visual that you know that something's not blinking, right? Like,
Yeah, because I could have defined it in here, sort of
right.
on there, but like I now try to put everything into like a variable node so that I can see visually what it is. Because if I just went through, let's say I copy this, right? And I'll paste it down here. If I went through, I could actually define everything here in the properties.
Yeah, you wouldn't see it like.
It would. You'd see these numbers down here, right? Like, so if I write the target in here as this.
Wouldn't you rather see the actual like object in like a representation?
I would prefer
so you know that it's not.
Yes, I can manipulate the variable a lot easier that way, right? Let's do. Satan's going to have a delay for now again. Let's see. Variable. I don't want a variable. I want an action, time, delay. Right? We'll put this 0.4 second delay back in. 4. After this delay, we're going to destroy whatever was spawned there. But since it's on the Satan thread, right? Got Satan. It will destroy Satan. Got nothing. We're not actually spawning anything on nothing, correct? Or did I make a nothing object?
You made a nothing and nowhere object.
Let's double check that because I don't want to start creating like an infinite amount of nothings. Infinite nothing. Yep, there it is. Okay, so actually before we run this, I'm going to put this delay in. Oh, actually, they're both doing exactly the same thing right now. Just do this. Right. Let's see, debug again. All right. Making progress, making progress. Okay, let's play it. Here we go. Boom, doors spawned. Animation. Move them forward. Move them forward.
This looks so much better right now.
Yeah, it doesn't take much, right? Okay, so that coin moved. I just don't know where it went. Did you see it?
Yeah, I did. Very fast. At least it was very fast on my screen. I don't know.
Yeah, it was pretty fast. Let's. I could change this right now, and let's call this like. Here, let's do this instead. Okay, it's not going to let me change it right now. Let's stop playing. All right. Let's move it. Move to. Expose it to Unity, make it public, right? Let's do our transition time. Variable float. Oh my god, I have to go to the bathroom so bad, I might have to break out a Gatorade bottle.
Go ahead.
Go ahead!
You can go.
Time. Make public. Safety bug. Yeah, I need to start putting up banners back here, right? Or like have other stuff going on.
Oh, behind you?
Yeah, I need to find like appropriate like non-copyright shit to put on screen while I'm if I ever had to step away, right? Since these all go to YouTube, like I've gotten like temporarily kicked a couple times because of something that we've included. Okay, we got the coin. I don't know where it went. Let's see. But I put it on. Where's our scoring module? Do you remember where we put that? Is there a scoring? There's a scoring module. It's a nodule scoring. God scoring. Okay. I do not see those values. Move time, make public. Move to, make public. Okay, let's see where it is. Okay, I will be right back while it's compiling.
Okay. Well, here we are. We're waiting for Chris to get out of the bathroom. What's going on, room? Josh is showing we got 7 guys here. Who's all in the room? Let's get a head count here. My name is this and I do this. We are here, coffee with Cross, drinking coffee, waiting for Cross to return as we're making the Three Doors game. Start to finish. Anyone playing any good games out there? Really confused. I bought Mortal Kombat X and I can't seem to get the story mode to load. It is driving me crazy. Does anyone have any fixes for that? Alright, well, we gotta give it a shot here.
Alright.
Cast baseballs. Where are they now? That's a great one.
I think that was a whole pot of coffee.
Alright,
I'm gonna re-up my jitter juice. Alrighty. Yar. Twitch signs you out when you try to type. What? No, Josh, stay with us. You're our #1 fan. We need to get him a shirt that says "Coffee with Cross" and #1 fan. Let's get jittery.
the coffee stain on it. Like,
Yeah, with Or like, it has to be like a Italian plumber with a coffee stain across his face, like a drawing of like a sprite or something, right? It's like totally mashed with a coffee stain. Okay, let's try this out. Did we try this out? Okay, that's fine. It didn't work because game over, penalty amount. What in the hell? It has no game. It's called Mario Queens.
Dude, I'm so pissed off.
Why?
Because I downloaded this game and there are features that are missing.
Oh. 10 coin move time is default 0. That's why it's like that. Why are these things not going public? Let's remove our generated code. I'm getting some feedback off you.
Really?
I can hear me back on me.
There's gotta be a way to fix that.
It's a me on me situation.
It's pretty hot, Chris.
Yeah, just saying.
Pretty hot.
Just saying. Hot. I wish I had, another way I could do this. Do you think it would be easier if I actually added another desktop, at least for people to understand one screen to the other? Like if I did this action? Okay, let's go over to UScript. Or watch again. Like this instead of the other? Or do you think that's going to make people ill?
Making me ill.
Okay. All right, Janice. We got some real chemistry here. Can you feel it? I felt it. All right, Janice. Okay, see, it's got an asterisk. It says it's not safe. So save, biatch. Save debug. Yes! Keeb, is that you? Is that you, Keeb? Oh my god. I felt it. If that's the Keeb RDB that I know, he was there for when the first time we actually found that video. Alright, Janice. Have you guys met? We sure did. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yay, Keeb. UScript, let's go over to the score nodule. I think I just got another notice that Coffee Recross went live. No? Yes, no? Maybe so? Oh.
Well, what could we finish up here? We got about 20 minutes.
Okay, well first I have to see why the hell this isn't getting put into is reward spawn, right? Score module is using it's using the scoring component. Sorry, where is I'm a dunderhead. Where is reward spawn games? Spawn component, UScript. Let's do a look for that. That's where this one is. Sorry, okay, I need to find this because it's that's now my door spawn point score module event system door spawn rewards. There we go. This is where those should be coin moving to coin move over time. Let's call it 10 seconds for now. So when we get a coin, it should hang out for 10 seconds before getting deleted. Oh shit, did I break everything somehow? This is still compiling. Okay. Got it going on. All graphs. I've never been on a first date before. Oh, I do it all the time. Yeah. All right, rebuilding all graphs.
All right. It'll work.
Generating code. Righty. There we go. There it goes. Laters. Did you see it?
Yeah, I did. It's either my computer's, the video is bogging down, or I didn't see the Satan. Was it coming out?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Okay, so let's go back to... So remember, just now I turned on... I made these variables public out here, so we can actually do a little bit of tuning. Let's call this 25. And... Pew! Okay. Maybe more like... Well, let's stop this. Let's go back to spawn door rewards. I was actually kind of accurate with 50-50. Okay, coin move time. Let's call it 2 seconds now. Hit play again. Actually, I'm going to turn it back off. We're going to go to something that's more of an aspect ratio of mock mobile. We'll call it mock mobile. Oh, that's bad. I'm going to have to fix a bunch of shit. No, not 16 by 10. Let's do... I'll call it mock mobile for now. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I'll have to fix this at some point. Alright, let's go back to free aspect. Let's see this. Keep an eye out for that token. Oh, it looked like it went so fast that we lost it. So let's call it, well, let's do 1010. Let's see if that's going to help us. Because if we move a smaller distance, it won't be going as fast. There we go. It took 2 seconds to go. Game over. Alright, there we go. Now let's get back to our spawn. 2 seconds is maybe a little too slow. Let's do something like 1 second. Right? To go 10 units X, 10 units Y. Pew! Pew! Okay, it's a little bit fast. Let's go back to here. Kind of want to put a slight delay in. Let's do this action. Here. Add action time delay. Out in, call this point. We'll do the same 0.4 that everything else gets before we actually animate it off. So you get a 0.4 second view of it before he takes off the screen. And then let's save that to debug. Let's go back to No. 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 Oh, I see the corner of my window down there. Boop. Spawn door rewards. Oh, yeah. Good call, Keith. Although, I'm not sure we're going to have that much time for it. Well, yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's try it. Move to location. 0. Yeah, I'm actually let's do this. Take this one. Kill that one. Do that. Move to location. Keep this. Put them in sequence. Keith had a nice suggestion here. What if the coin moved up a little bit, hung out, and then call this point 1, and then moved up and to the right, back and to the left, back and to the left. Let's see, add, action, time, delay. Let's see, when we finish moving up, we're going to delay by 0.2 seconds. After the delay, we'll move it off screen. Okay, awesome. After we move off screen, we are going to destroy it. Yeah, it would have to be super fast. So, but I think we should be able to get this no problem. So let's get the coin up. I think what we'll do is next Saturday, I'll continue to do some of this stuff next Saturday, and then we still haven't actually finished the whole product, which is to add advertisements in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So let's do that first thing next Saturday. So as we get to there, I think we're 2 more episodes off, because once the advertisements are in, we're going to need to continue to just polish, right? And I think, I wanted to try and rush through it today. I think we're going to have to pick a Saturday and do a marathon. Like, just finish it, right? Because when you're going through this polish stuff, it's going to take almost as much time as it took to get to, like, it for our first standing up, right? Like, let's polish the hell out of it. Like, the one thing that's going to separate this from other sort of crappy games is the fact that we're going to make it so smooth and polish the hell out of it that it's just going to be, it's simple, but amazing, right? Like, it just feels great. And we can add stuff like exactly the stuff that Keith is talking about, which is, adding some extra, oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Bonus quality edition. Let's see here. All right. So I moved it up above the doors. Whoop. Pew. And then it took off. So we moved it up 2 units, which is a good distance, in 0.1 amount of time. That doesn't seem... Oh, hold on. We'll hook this up. It's moving at like 2 seconds or something, or whatever I set in the editor. Let's kill this one. We'll move it up in 0.1. This one, we still have to keep it shared. Let's set this to debug. Okay. I am going to fix it to fit in the mobile screen priority. So I'm going to have to do some pixel perfect canvas work at some point. I think about it, Brian. I think we either do a marathon or we just go with the idea that we're going to take our time with this and just let it keep going. Because polish is, I think getting you up to this point where we start talking about polish was kind of the hard work. But now we're going to get into the harder dev work, which is just continue to polish and polish and polish until it's like awesome. And I think there's some important design and dev lessons there, which is basically like, why am I polishing it this way? Why is that little thing that you did better? right? It's like we're gonna get into all those little details, and I think that's totally worth doing.
Okay. I'm into that.
You're right, Keeb. It does scale up, but it's not animating scale up. And I think the right way for us to do this is actually to not use these rudimentary game object movements, right? Which is how I'm doing it. I just set the scale. What we really need to do is I need to bring in some tweening, right? Because we're hitting the limit of our animation sort of functionality here. So what we need to do is, like, I know that your brain thinks like this. We like ease in, ease out, some scaling, like, you know, animation across time. And so what I want to do is bring iTween in, and then show you how to integrate that with UScript. And then basically this will be really cake, right? We'll be able to do like, okay, scale, like pop here, do that, you know, and tween from this position to that position, and we'll get that going. We can interpolate a float, but with the, actually, you know, I'm not sure. Hold on, Keeb. Actions, math, float. I would have to, there are some, slurp and lerp functions that we can bring in. Let me see.
Slurp, lerp.
Yeah. Linear interpolation. So I can do Unity Math Engine. I think I could do this lerp, but we're just going to get our sort of return value. And I've never used this one. I'm not sure if it's going to. I've got a better way to do this than this thing. This guy here. This isn't actually the best. We can lerp that angle if we need to. This actually isn't the best function because I'm pulling it straight out of Unity. I probably should open up this script and look at it. No, I don't want to inverse lerp. Actually, unless Keeb, you want to walk us through this one in chat? Nice. Dude, it's almost like the old days. Keeb and I worked on Medal of Honor together, and actually on like other DreamWorks projects. It was awesome. Like what you're seeing now is what we used to do in his office and my office. Like exactly. Hey, Keeb, do you want to call in like next week or a week when you're free? Whatever, dude. Come on, Keeb. Never used Unity. It's fine. It's the same as it's no different than using our Max plus plugins version of the Medal of Honor editor.
Really? Is it the same thing?
It's pretty close. It's similar. It's actually a lot slicker. Like, you know, this whole thing over here was an absolute like shit show because it was full of every object. Like, it's not like we had layers or ways to organize things. It was basically, it was like Polygon soup. We threw everything into like the file, and we had to have like really strong naming conventions to find everything. Dude, awesome. All right, well, dude, email me. Here, hold on. Let's see. Yeah. And then email me your Skype. I'll hook you up, and then we'll set up a time, man. That would be awesome. I would love for you to be on. You know, and it's up to you if you want on camera or if you just want to voice in or whatever, and I'll share my screen with you, and we can jump in and polish some stuff, man. And Brian can ride shotgun. Right?
Yeah.
You know, yeah, yay! I get to work with Keeb again. So nice. Awesome. So awesome. Cool. Well, you know what? That's actually a good time. Let's actually wrap it. We're 10 minutes to 12. You know, and I'm actually finding the sort of willpower to go back and edit these things gets a lot lower the longer that the actual episode is. Do you know what I mean? Like, I look at it and I'm like, oh, 2 hours. It's going to be like 3.5 hours of editing because I have to like log everything and then go back through and cut it. You know what I mean? So, well, whatever. My same polish mentality would hit that too. So here, let's play this one last time and see how this runs for us. Let's see. Are you compiling? Compiling? Compiling. Enter config. All right. Okay, we got the gross motions. It's a little fast.
It's looking so much cleaner right now.
Oh, than it was before?
Oh yeah.
Actually, the coin moving up is probably the right speed, but we do need to add some sort of like. I do leave myself a to-do list, Keeb. Thanks for the organizational bit. Actually, I like to do them in my comments, but let's. The other thing is actually kind of fun is starting out from scratch, just from the play, right? Let's. I'll take some notes this week, and then we'll start from there next week. Oh, actually, and Keeb, you missed. I'll show you. Well, you're right, Keeb. Let's jump up and let's see. Punks jump up to get beat down. All right.
That looks really good.
Clear my throat. Nope, this is not the thing that we want. We want something else. Delete it. Yep, delete that. Okay, so let's get into our. So we used our event list. We're still using that. Notes. Actually, let's duplicate this. Let's go into. What's the date today? What's the date going to be next Saturday, Brian? Oh, dude, Nick Hendricks! Yeah, man. I hope you can jump in next week too.
32nd. So May 2nd.
May 2nd? Okay.
Hold on, let me make sure of that. Yeah, May 2nd.
All right. Integrate. Systems. Can you turn down your speaker for a sec? Maybe it's my microphone gain.
Is that better?
Yeah. Can you? Yeah, there we go. It's weird. It's like every once in a while it like pops up or something. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's see. Polish the coin animation. Tokens. Label, right? Actually, I'm not even going to do it that way. Let's do this. Here, bullet, switch over to numbers. Thanks, Keeb, for keeping me honest. I was going to get lazy. Let's see, up into the tokens label. And then also add, we're going to add some particles next week, right? So we're going to integrate the tween system. I will also try to integrate Google Ads. It's the simplest one to integrate, so I'll put that in. We'll polish that coin animation. We should probably start looking at let's see, let's call it what is that? Animation, right? And actually we may need to come up with a new Satan anyway, so that he I don't know, we'll see. We need to polish it, because now Satan's starting to look a little budget compared to the rest of our game, right?
Yes.
We will, sorry, that's 2Ds, not add particles. Add particles would be interesting. I wonder if I could get impressions off of every particle. Let's see, we'll polish that Satan animation, and then if I add tweens, I want to look at polishing the door animations as well. And then we'll do, we need to do a start screen, right? Like a start state. We also need to polish the game over /win state. All right, that's actually that's not that bad. We'll have to. Well, here, I'll just leave this as my to-do list, right? I think it's going to grow past May 2nd. The next other thing we have to do is do some device testing, right? iOS and Android. So I'll have to use my, I'll bring a tablet out and we'll test that out. That I'll do fast because I want to do a whole episode that's basically this is how you get your devices running on iOS and this is how you get your devices running on Android, right? It can be a little complex. I'd rather do that all in one shot, all by itself. It might be kind of boring if we suddenly sidestep into it, right? So you should know what you're getting into. Yeah, we'll send you the APK as soon as I build it for Android. Oh, and also I'm saving. There's a link to the project file, like the Unity project file, on the blog, which is coffeeacross.com. So if you want to fiddle around and tinker, it's there as well. Let's see, let's put this. So let's sign off. We've got 3 minutes left. It sounds like a great time to sign off.
Okay.
Do you have any more questions, Brian?
I don't. I'm looking for an animated Satan that we can throw in there.
Whatever Satan we do, we're gonna have to home grow because I've already done a lot of that looking, right? So either we're gonna do it ourselves, or we're gonna have to make do with what we got, right? I think we're gonna make do with what we got. We're just gonna have to take a look and make it a lot better.
If it could animate up like a haunted house or one of those like.
Yeah, we can do. There's a ton of stuff that we can do to update them, and I'll actually drop it into Photoshop, and we can ditch some of the sort of. We can smooth it out a bunch, right? Because I was looking at the one I've got in there, and it's a poor copy and paste. I've got a vector file we can fiddle with. So
okay,
okay, I'm gonna put this up on coffeeacross.com, and thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.